Okay, good morning. It's Saturday. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done a reading. Apologise for the delay since the last one. I was travelling for work and I just got back yesterday and I slept quite well last night. I've been up for 24 hours and I feel refreshed today. And so I thought I'd just do a quick reading and I'm going to try to be more consistent moving forward. I took some cards with me. I took the Lightseers Tarot with me, which was an interesting conversation at security in the UK coming back. Somebody wanted to know what they were and how they worked, and I had to explain kind of quickly, obviously, because there were lots of people going through security at the same time. And I got the cards out once, I think, and was just pulling on something personal. But let's see what we get. I got a feeling I want to use a deck, some cards from the Lightseers, and probably also use the Gothic Whispers Tarot, and we'll see what comes out. The first card that turned was the Ace of Wands. This is about being up in your head. You, or perhaps the person that you're thinking about. There's a lot going on. Let's see if we can find out what it's about. There's a lot of thinking, maybe overthinking going on. We have the Moon in reverse. Maybe this is looking at something with perspective. Maybe it's looking at what you're frightened of, but now you've got a different perspective on it. Maybe you're not as concerned or frightened by what you see. Lovers is the next card out. Maybe this is a connection. Maybe it's friends, maybe it's something more. I always thought that the bow and arrow, I guess Cupid's arrow, on the lady's shoulder looks like a number 4. I don't know why. 6, number of the card, and 4 is 10. We've had a lot of focus on the moon recently, and maybe this is looking at the moon from Earth. It's a different perspective once you get up above it, as we saw with Artemis. The next card that came out is the Hierophant. It's somebody just looking at a staircase and kind of looks like they're laughing. I'm never sure whether that's meant to be kind of representative of six-pack or the abs, or whether it's supposed to be like a lizard, or it's an ancient symbol, I think, for some kind of an animal, crocodile, lizard. I don't know, it's just what comes to me right now. This person's kind of looking at the situation and seeing the path forward, maybe. Whereas perhaps when the moon was the right way up, they didn't see it. Maybe that's you. Maybe you see the way ahead now. Maybe it's just taking the time to look at something with a different perspective. Wheel of Fortune. Just going to say that when I was doing a pre-shuffle, I just kind of thought I would see what oracle cards came up, just to curious, really, not really necessarily thinking be part of the reading, but I've got work through your fears and luck is on your side. And you see the Cupid's arrow on this card. maybe that ties in with this Cupid's arrow and lovers. It's like the work you've done doesn't necessarily have to be in specific relation to the partnership, the relationship, the romantic endeavour, but maybe working through the fears, which is this kind of moon card in reverse. You see a way forward. This is the Wheel of Fortune. And with Three of Pentacles, building something. And then as I was just starting to shuffle, this Star card started to kind of fall out, so we'll take it. Maybe this is a dream come true. Maybe the thinking before, whether it's you or your person, was thinking that it's too good to be true. I've been thinking about what could go wrong, this moon card, but now it's in reverse. Maybe you're seeing it a little differently. Maybe you're realising that actually it is a dream come true, and if you work through the fears, maybe you have worked through the fears, and now it's about taking a risk. And the Oracle seems to be saying that things will work out, luck is on your side. Let's try some Gothic Whispers Tarot. This feels like it's been a journey. Having just done a journey. Wheel of Fortune is the first card out. Having just done a journey, I came back from where I'd been for the last couple of weeks yesterday, and it was definitely a journey. How I made the connecting flight, I have absolutely no clue, because when I arrived at the gate on the inbound leg of the flight, I had 10 minutes to catch the connecting flight, and I had to get from one terminal to another via a train, like a little terminal train. And I just thought I had no chance. And they were waiting, thankfully, for me and a few other people off of different flights. And somehow I managed to make it. And actually the second flight made really, really good time and got in like an hour early, which is unheard of, particularly for this flight. Five of Cups came out, and I guess that's I think that's the mindset that you or the person you're connected to has been in. It's like, got to protect yourself, because it's just, everything's going to go wrong, I'm going to get wet. So I need an umbrella. I need to protect myself, because when the moon card is right way up, everything is going to go wrong. Now those are the fears that you or they have been working through, and the universe has been helping you work through. With Two of Swords, and I say this again, this card is actually wrong. I don't know whether it's been corrected since, but Two of Swords, it's actually, the card has the Two of Pentacles, but it's actually the words say Two of Swords. For me, this is about making a decision. But letting the universe just guide you. The luck. So the universe has got interesting. I'll take these three cards because they came out together. But it's almost like the Two of Swords is just kind of saying, I have a decision to make, and I overthink it. I can see the problems, or I can just let the universe, this Wheel of Fortune, I've got it twice, I can just trust it. And then we get the Sun, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Cups. It's almost like saying, if you ignore the fears, or if you accept the fears but work through them, the universe is going to give you the Sun, the Four of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Sorry, the Four of Wands, I should say, and the Page of Cups, which is beautiful. This is like the dream. It's everything that you or they or both of you want. See if we get one more, because that just, I'm tempted just to leave it there. There's not much more that needs to be said. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is the parade. It's the riding to glory. Do you need me to say anything else? Because I think that's pretty clear. It all hinges on this. The overthinking for the Ace of Cups, and then the Moon in reverse, and saying, do you know what? What if I look at this like, what if I just deal with the fear? I just kind of do it anyway. What could happen? It's almost like naturally everybody is kind of geared to say what's the worst that could happen. This is kind of like saying, well, what's the best that could happen? What's the alternative? And I think we have that here. Let me know if that resonates in any way, if it makes sense, if it applies to your situation. I'd love to hear more in the comments. If you like the video, please like the video, and if you think this type of video, this type of reading is the sort of thing that you'd like to come back to again, a subscription to the channel would be very kind. But that all seems pretty self-explanatory to me. It looks like things are going to work out in your favour, or for the person that you're connected to. Maybe both. Maybe the whole thing is, if it works out one way, you both benefit from it. Until next time.